I can just try to live with passion, supporting unity. I will not change, for anyone won't cave to bigotry.
Well, folks, today we're watching people spiraling deeper and deeper into TDS. These may be some terminal cases.
Is there something more happening in the background around a potential female president of the United States right now? Yes, thank you.
Stop!
Are we coming into the divine feminine power? Yes, thank you.
I'm Dr. Peterson. How are you? Well, Donald Trump is a felon. Nope. I asked how you were doing. The majority of Americans can mentally handle election results on both sides of the aisle. However, there's this small, albeit growing, group of, I don't want to say Americans, but people that are just disconnected from reality. Fascist. And honestly, it makes diagnosing these people a whole lot easier. I just check their social media. Gone are the days when you just search your symptoms on WebMD at home by yourself. Now they record their symptoms and post them for the world to see. The haircut is also a dead giveaway. So, what brings you in today? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the orange democracy-destroying, Putin-loving dictator. All right, so mental illness. They are completely blind to the fact that their absurd actions and ideologies were a big factor in their party's loss. Let me ask you this. Do you even know what democracy is? Follow-up question. Do you know how Kamala Harris became the nominee? I know you're a deplorable, fascist bigot. Okay, neat. Not even Cardi B could save him. Do you realize what I'm going through? Yep, delusions. I am losing my right to vote. What? Where are you getting your information? Whoopi Goldberg? Well, what's the remedy, you might be wondering? Well, if you ask me, it's a history lesson in Jesus, but the pharmacy doesn't offer those. I prescribe them a brain, and I send them to trybrain.com for more information. Well, I'll show you. I'm moving to Canada. That'd be great. And I'll be shaving my head. Oh, that's... no. And one last thing. I'm going on a strike. You're lost. Oh, no.
She knows that we know. If you're on Kamala's email list, you may have gotten an email recently that had a number in bold at the top of it. If you did, it meant something. And if you got the number 236, that actually addresses what might be going on now. In her book, she addressed cybersecurity on that page in her book.
You're adorable. So you still haven't gotten it yet. It's not just that we're divesting of you socially, we're divesting of you financially as well. See, we know why most of you took down your Trump signs after the election was passed, so that you could hopefully not be identified by us. But we were keeping track the whole time. Not only are we divesting ourselves of you socially, we're divesting of you financially. An economy doesn't work without people actually investing in it. The conversation is over.
Beta!
That's the smile of a man that has no idea that conservatives are the ones that produce all the food.
And I just paused and it was 1:11 on my timer. Just like, the day after or 2 days after the election, when she posted this picture, or when the news posted this picture, it kind of crushed my soul for a second. Now, mind you, I was definitely in a spiral. I was definitely in functional freeze for the first few days before I started to get out of it and be like, wait a minute. And so when somebody led me to that, reminded me about connecting the dots and the fact that that game is connect for what are you doing? You're connecting dots. And so there are signs everywhere that things are going on.
I don't have anything super intelligent to say besides you're so dumb, which I know.
Wow, I think we have very different definitions of what something intelligent to say is.
Is trite and we keep throwing it at each other, but when one side is hella more educated than the other, it feels like it holds a little bit more weight to say you don't know what the f you're talking about.
I have a great idea. Show up to Thanksgiving with a shaved head and see what happens.
I think everybody laughs at you, but I think this person here should most definitely lead by example. I see way too much hair on your head. It's all gotta go.
You get extra points if you consider yourself a daughter of an American dad. Ooh, that would light his ass up, wouldn't it, babe? Because American dads have never really been given the room to adequately express themselves, it makes them real mad when you do for yourself. Even grumpier when you do things that are outside of what is acceptable to do with your appearance, like shaving your head. Other dad mad options would include getting a tattoo on your face or your neck or even your hands maybe. Ooh, or a facial piercing. That'll really set him off. If you're in my area between now and the 1st of the year and you would like to shave your head before you go home for the holidays, I'll do it for you for free. I love doing like that so much. I even want to help you on your dad mad journey, cutie.
Talk about daddy issues on steroids.
Just remembered that these astrologers, these psychics, these mediums on TikTok got on here and told us that something was supposed to happen around the 18th or 19th of November in regard to politics and or the election. It is now November 19th. What? I'm just asking. It's November 19th. The 18th has passed. Where are y'all astrologers, psychics, and mediums that predicted this? Where are y'all? Come to the front. What was supposed to happen on November 18th and 19th exactly?
As you guys can see here, I'm standing next to Alcatra Island, which no longer hosts prisoners and is simply a tourist attraction. However, in an effort to be sustainable, reduce, reuse, recycle per se, I'm thinking that we take all men to Alcatraz Island, and they are not allowed to leave until they take a lesson on how to revert their internalized misogyny, and only until they've passed a test that we women decide, are they allowed to leave Alcatraz Island? Let me know what you think. I think it could be great.
What I think is that this is why Trump won.
So this is my plan for the next 4 years if Donald Trump steps foot in that White House. I'm not going to spend a dime. Those that know me know I love to travel, know that I spend lots of money because I love shopping and I love just buying things for other people and such, and I make a good living, right? With that being said, that is all going to cease because I refuse to put any of my money into Trump's economy. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? The best way for you to fight back is with your money. You can do the research. You could do this. I've already started. Walmart's not getting a fucking penny from me. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? I went out of my way to go get cash from the bank to go to a local store over here because I'm not playing these games with that motherfucker. I'm not giving his economy. Hear what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, but I don't understand it. Using cash does not mean that you're not participating in the economy. And Trump hasn't even been sworn in yet. It's still Biden's economy. What are you talking about? This lady's crazy. Fine, don't buy any food. Don't pay your mortgage. Don't pay your water bill. Don't pay for electricity. Don't do anything. We'll see how far you get with your no spending any cash in Trump's economy plan. Oh my goodness. Oh, why do these people just talk without thinking?
I went out of my way to go get cash from the bank to go to a local store over here because I'm not playing these games with that motherfucker. I'm not giving his economy shit. You hear what I'm saying? Not a thing. I will hit you with my money. I will hit you there, hard as can be.
She would have to let them think she's on vacation. Otherwise, they would probably be sending people to, spy. Something in me feels like there might be a meeting or multiple meetings.
Hi, this is a series about cutting off your Trumpy family members. Why do you need to be perfect? Why do you need to consider everyone's feelings and make sure everyone is okay in the situation and watch what you say and say it perfectly and say it right, while they get to say whatever? They get to be mean, awful to you, not respect your boundaries. They get to say whatever, do whatever, never consider your feelings. Why do you need to be perfect? And they get to do and say whatever. Does that sound fair to you?
Beta! Hardest part that I'm reckoning with right now is that staunch Trump supporters voted for him on the basis of lies and misinformation that was fed to them. The days of respectability politics are out the door. If I hear one more person say, who you vote for is your right and you don't have to tell anybody and it's none of your business, those are not the days we're living in anymore. They don't know what Trump's policies are. They are that misinformed, and that is so frustrating to me. It's all lies. It's all lies, and they voted based on lies, and they refuse to acknowledge it.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
I will never forgive them. I will never, ever forgive them.
These people are so full of themselves. They think that we want their forgiveness.
I am a social worker, and I work with immigrants and folks, and today I'm going into work and I have to look those people in the eye and tell them I do not know. I don't know. I don't know what the future looks like for them, and that's terrifying.
No, I'm not coming to Thanksgiving. No, I'm not coming to Thanksgiving. Why? Because I'm not coming to Thanksgiving.
Thank you, because I'm sure no one's going to miss this ray of sunshine here.
It's already the most sad holiday season I think I will ever experience. Solely for the fact I have made the decision for myself and my fiance and our child to skip out on family holidays with my family that voted for Trump. And while I know this is the right decision for myself and my family, I have been depressed the past 10 days. Like, this is truly gut-wrenching. And it's not the fact that they are Republicans, it's the fact that they voted for Donald Trump knowing who he is and what he is capable of. And I'm mourning the fact that my family are educated white people and they still voted for him. That makes this even worse.
What do you mean by that?
This, to me, proves that Trump and his MAGA cult are truly brainwashed. And it's sad not knowing if I'll ever get my family back. And to make this even worse, I'm an only child. I have no one to go to. I have no one other than my fiance and my close friends to be like, am I making the right decision? And all of them have said yes.
Honey, you need some new friends.
I took yesterday to be angry and miserable, and
Why do I get the sneaking suspicion that angry and miserable is this woman's default setting?
I also took yesterday to make the decision to block my father, who will still end up seeing this. So, hi, Dad. And yes, I did block him because of who he voted for, because he knows that I am. I have my husband who loves and supports me to the ends of the earth. I have my friends who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I have other family members who love and support me to the ends of the earth.
I doubt it.
And I genuinely do not need anyone else. I cut my mother off until the day she died. And I can and will do that again. Grateful for my ability to do that safely.
These people are straight evil.
I debated going to Thanksgiving and making a huge scene and having a blowout over politics, but in the end, I actually don't think that that's going to be effective or a good use of my energy. I genuinely feel that letting them know that this is really personal to me and it does affect me and that this is something that will keep me from family holidays is actually kind of a way to get through to like conservative boomer families more so than anything else. And my goal really isn't to change their mind because they've been pretty deeply entrenched in their value set for many, many years, and it's the one they indoctrinated me into.
We heard a lot of talk today from libs who wanted to cut their families off for the holidays. Do you think that this is a good thing or do you think that this is a bad thing? Let me know about that in the comments section below. Thank you for tuning in to Red Dawn Daily with your host, me, Dawn Marie, and sometimes Leroy. Oh, Leroy. Everybody missed you, Leroy. Especially me. Everybody missed Leroy. Oh, Leroy.